needs to have the biggest game, offensively and defensively, or at least who needs to step up, however you want to look at it, because stepping up can be interpreted as in they didn't step up previously, but who needs to have the biggest game? At least we'll start offensively, and I'll just get the easy one out of the way because I think I can't think of any other answer but this one. It has to be, and you could go two ways with this. Got to be Jared Goff, but that's kind of the obvious one. I'll go a little into why. I mean, you look at the Ravens right now, at least defensively, they're 20th, or excuse me, read that wrong, 12th in takeaways. Lions are 8th. So they're a team that can take the football away. They picked off Ryan Tannehill last week. Not saying Jared, he had some turnover issues early in the year, threw a couple interceptions. Like, this is one of those games that you just can't turn the ball over. That could just cannot happen. You saw what it did against the Seattle Seahawks, Geno Smith, and how that benefited them. But regardless, I think turning the football, if you're on the road, you're facing a good defense, maybe an offense that lacks some explosive plays, but they are dynamic, you don't want to give Lamar a short field. You just don't. So turnovers are key in this football game. Don't turn the ball over. But Jared has to have a big game. I'm not saying that the Lions should abandon the run and Jared should throw 50, 60 pass attempts, but he's got to, of course, be accurate, which he always is. He's got to make the right decisions. Please, no turnovers. That's big time. And he's got to get the ball out quickly because this Ravens defensive line is they're coming. And they're up there in sacks. I believe, I have to double check, but they're number 1 right now in sacks currently. And they have like 8 or 10 or something like that, different players with a sack.
Sure.
So they got a lot of dudes that can get after the quarterback, Sam Flannel. So the biggest one, and I have another one I'll bring up, but the most important one I got to get out the way is Jared Goff. He's got to have a big game. He's got to have a big game.
Yeah, Jared Goff is certainly, no question about it. The quarterback is the most important position on any football team, and Jared Goff certainly has to play well. I'm going to go with another obvious one, but like you said, I'm going to explain a little bit deeper into why. I'm going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown because this season, the Baltimore Ravens, their pass defense, it is second in the NFL, which is very, very impressive in passing yards allowed per game. But I also was looking a little bit at some next-level stats and even watching a little bit of highlights, I would say. And Marlon Humphrey this season, the Baltimore Ravens star corner, he's been hurt for a lot of the year, but when he has played this season, he's kind of been burnt toast. Those are just what the numbers say.